Labour Party lacks the national structures required to win the presidential elections. Dele Momodu. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Chief Dele Momodu, who is a Nigerian journalist, publisher, businessman and motivational speaker, has reportedly alleged that the Labour Party lacks the national structures and spirit required to win presidential election. Momodu, who was a member of the Labour Party, said this via his official Twitter handle while correcting someone who was misquoting him on the social media handle. He urged the user to stop misquoting people and that he never said Peter Obi could not win the 2023 general elections, but stood by the fact that the Labour Party cannot win the presidential election with its current structure. Dele Momodu's tweet read thus: "Stop misquoting people as if we live in the age of ignorance. I said I started my presidential journey from Labour Party about 12 years ago, and that to this day Labour does not have the national structure and spread required to win the presidential election. I stand by it." What you should know, Dele Momodu was a member of the Labour Party for over 12 years before joining the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Well, everybody is coming out now to say, to talk about Labour Party. In fact, I'm almost convinced that if you want to trend on social media, she's talking anything about the presidential candidate of what's it called? The presidential candidate of the Labour Party. That's P2B. Yeah, I'm almost convinced that if you want to trend, that is what you should do. Is it your business? Your candidate how many parties has he joined? All right. The truth is bitter. What in the chase Obi about from APJ to PDP, from PDP to Labour? Unfortunately, the presidential candidate of Labour Party is not the first and will certainly not be the last to move from one party to another. Alright, as other candidate remains in one party, why is it that it's only when it is Obi's turn then it will become an issue? An issue. Alright, what do you mean by structure? Is it giving out agent money to share 200 and 500 naira to old woman to buy jollof rice in a polling booth? Is that your structure? Please, that era is gone. What concerns you, focus on your candidate. We do not need a structure. You started it this way. When people were quiet, it wasn't that they are coward or you know how to talk. Momodu, don't waste your time educating them. They will never understand you. Many of them will commit suicide after the 2023 election because Obi is giving them false hope without basis. 70% of Nigeria vote is coming from the north, and Obi will score 0 in the north. Okay. Party structure is the key to winning any election, but the obedient are looking as if it is not important. Let me enlighten you about what structures mean. Does Labour Party has events in all the polling units across the country? The answer is capital no. Who is going to stand their valid vote against the country? Across the country. Unless you want to tell me that it is Jehovah that will come down to do it for Labour Party. Because this is what one of the obedient told me, that Jehovah will do it for them. And when I said he needed Northern Nigeria to win the election. So, obedient, you must take the issue of party structure very serious if you want to win the election in Nigeria. Alright, Labour Party has 5 managers in all polling units across Nigeria. The obedient movement is the largest national movement we have today. Alright. The only problem Momodu will face is agent, and for him to win, he must tag his campaign with PDP. He must tag how? Alright. Alright, well, at the end of the day, Alright. At the end of the day, this is what you're going to get. That is why we should make sure we should obedience. So we should make sure that they do the needful. That is why people always come out to say, oh, you see this particular candidate, or do like this and do like that. Make sure you vote for him or her. And that is why I always come out to say, you see the kind of activeness people have in this presidential election, we should make sure it continues down to what's it called? Alright. At the end of the day, Dele Momodu is a PDP man. Peter B is an APC man. I mean, Peter B is a Labour Party man. Don't you I do not know the business he has with Peter B. And I keep saying, I don't understand why. Okay? Peter B's popularity has succeeded in throwing up these pretenders. Okay. You that understand structures better, how far did you go? Question. Party structure is key to winning any election, but the obedient are looking as if, oh, okay. Well, I've said it and I'll keep saying it over and over and over again. I'll keep saying it over and over and over again. What's it called? This kind of activeness, yes, we're giving to the presidential, we should ensure that we should give this kind of activeness, come the state, come the local, come the councillor, come any other elective position. I'm happy that we're giving it this kind of support, but the thing is, we must come together. We must come together to make sure we are politically active this way, so that we can be able to effect a change. Because of course, I've said it before, if at the end of the day we have somebody who is good at all right, at the end of the day, if we have someone who is going to, we should make sure we put people who are going to represent us well, people who are going to, those who have the unity of purpose with somebody at the center. Let's say, for instance, we're able to put somebody who is sincere, who wants really to work for Nigeria. We should make sure we put people in elective positions that will also work in synergy with him, so that at the end of the day, we'll have people who are there and Nigeria will feel fast relief, sooner. All right, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.